Hey everyone, how are you? Hopefully you are doing well. I wanted to answer BJD Addicts prompt 35, which is doll recasts. I also wanted to say, hopefully you'll see me back on BJD Addicts soon with a video challenge, hopefully next week the latest. And I will check around for ideas on our DeviantArt and YouTube channel and Facebook for that. Otherwise, I'll just make one up. Hopefully you guys still enjoy those. I love seeing your written responses, your pictures, and your videos. Keep it coming. I love them. And let's begin. So, I guess first I want to start by saying I think this prompt is awesome. It's controversial, it's fun, it's different, and it's unique and opinionated and awesome. Anyway, my thoughts on recasts. Do I like recasts? No. And here are my reasons. One, morally, I think it's not right to steal an artist's work, and that's really what it is. BJDs are beautiful artwork pieces, and when someone makes a recast, it's stealing. That's what they're doing. They're stealing the work. And it's different a little bit to me if someone is making a recast and be like, yeah, this is the copy, as opposed to them being like, this is a Volks doll or this is a minifee. When really, it's totally a recast. The problem I have with that is, admit it's a fake, it's not real, stop trying to dupe people, that's wrong. And on the other side, even if you're still making a recast, why just make your own doll original or something? Or if you are making a recast, keep it for yourself and just be like, hey, look what I made. It's a copy, but I made this myself, which is still kind of cool, but it's different if you're selling it to people. Either way, I would never buy it, and my second reason is because the quality just isn't there, I think. I want to buy a doll because it's a beautiful piece of art, like I said, and I go to companies that I like or that are popular or that are well-known and whatnot because they make beautiful dolls. Honestly, one of the reasons I have a Volks doll and a minifee for that reason is because Fairyland and Volks are known for their beautiful artwork. And honestly, that's why I have one, especially Volks. That's why I shelled out the money I did for my beautiful Volks No-No Winter Smile, because she's gorgeous, and I'm looking at her right now, and I love the artwork that went into her. Also, I love the artwork that went into and the craftsmanship that went into my minifee Chloe. I think she's beautiful, and I will continue to buy dolls from companies that I think make beautiful work, and that's my thing. I also want to say my feeling on people who buy recasts. Now, I've said I don't like them personally, but I would never shun someone for buying a recast. I would hope they would admit that they have a recast and not be like, oh, this is minifee Chloe when it's really a fake. That's uncool. My Chloe would not appreciate that. But if you have a fake, say it's a fake. Would I want to see pictures or video? Probably, just to see the difference between that and the real thing. I'd be interested in seeing that. I wouldn't hate the person. I wouldn't dislike the person. That's their own choice, and they're entitled to their own opinion and whatnot. I think similarly, it kind of goes along with would I buy like a fake clothing item or fashion item. Have I before? Yes. Would I again? Probably not, just because the craftsmanship doesn't tend to be there. In high school, I bought a Louis Vuitton messenger bag, and of course, you know, when you buy that in New York City and Chinatown, you're not really getting the best quality. However, you know, you kind of buy it for the look and the style, but I can tell it's fake, and I'm sure there are other people who can tell, yes, that's a fake, and it fell apart after a while, and it just wasn't there. For me, I buy more expensive clothing items and fashion accessories and whatnot and what have you because I want that quality that's there. I want the nice quality. And I will go to stores and I will look at things, and I will look at an item that isn't constructed well, and yet it's from a brand that's, you know, well known and expensive, and I won't buy it. So, you know, I look for craftsmanship and quality, and that's important to me. And that goes for kind of everything I buy, and I do subscribe personally to the thought that if you are spending more money, generally, not always, I know that's true, that generally, not every time, if you do spend more money on something, you generally get a better product. And that's just my own thought. I do want to also quickly mention the idea of copying, which is what I'm going to call when a company maybe copies an idea of a doll or copies a doll from another company. And the only example I can give, and excuse me if I'm wrong, but this is what I've read and this is what I've gathered, and if I am wrong, please tell me, because I know this is kind of interesting, the fact that Leak World may have copied Michaela from Dust of Doll. And do I care that much? Honestly, no. And here's my reason. Because I don't think it was necessarily done maliciously. I don't think... I just think it's different. I think when it's a well-known company or a company that makes nice quality things and has a reputation, I think it's a little different, especially depending on how it's done. So from what I've read, it doesn't seem, and I could be wrong, and I think everyone's entitled to their opinion. I've read both sides, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't malicious, maybe it wasn't a total knockoff and ripoff. So would I buy like a copy? I might, if I really liked it and I thought the quality was there. I think it's a little different, and maybe that's contradictory, but that's just how I feel. And it really depends, I guess, on how they play off the copy. Is it like, you know, this is a re-imaged idea from this company, that's cool, I would appreciate that. Or is it, you know, exact copy and it's like, wow, that looks exactly like that other doll, then maybe I wouldn't. It's just, I think it depends on the level of copying they're doing. And if I really feel that it was malicious or if it was ill intent or whatever may have you, maybe I wouldn't. So I do think there's a difference between recasts and copies, because I think that they are different dolls. I still think that Dust of Doll and Leak World, maybe they're similar, or yes, they're similar. I do admit, yes, they're similar. But I don't know. I don't think it's an exact copy. It doesn't bother me that much. So there you have it. That's about it. So I will hopefully talk to you guys soon. Hopefully this video doesn't mess up. I made this video already, and the audio was totally off. It was bizarre. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Peace out, guys. Have a great night, and I hope to hear your responses about Recasts, because it's so interesting. Good night, guys.